Hey everybody, how you doing? I'm Bryson. I'm Crystal's better half. I like to think sometimes. I'm part of the For Love of the Mouse crew. I have not been part of the vlogging team. I do edit her videos and upload her videos and everything for her, but I haven't got to formally introduce myself on the video, so here I am. Today I wanted to come to you and talk to you about being an annual pass holder. Now, not a Florida annual pass holder, just an annual pass holder at Disney World. We live in Colorado, so obviously we can't have the Florida pass holder. But I found this way because it's a way for us to go to Disney, save a little bit of money, and go whenever we want. Whenever we get a chance to be out in Florida, we take it, and this way I found it saves us money. See, what I do is I oversee a company and then we handle distribution. So I'm basically looking at logistics all day long. So whenever we go into a trip, I'm always looking at logistics, ways to save money, ways to make our trip more effective. So when I went into this, I found out that they did offer an out-of-state annual pass holder plan. So let's get into what an annual pass actually gives you. An annual pass gives you a year-round entry into any Disney World park. There's no blackout dates. I know that that is where it differs with the Florida one, because during the holiday season I know there's a lot of blackout dates where locals, pass holders cannot go. But with this one, you can go whenever you want. You can go 10 days a year, you can go 30 days a year, you can go as much as you want. I do know some people in Florida who actually go with this plan instead because there is no blackout dates. It's just a better option. It's much more expensive than the local one, but it works out if you want to go to Disney during the holidays and things like that. With this, you also get the park hopper option. Some of you may think, Bryson, I don't need to go to that many parks in one day. I can tell you, it's pretty fun to hop around on parks. You can spend the morning in Magic Kingdom, go to Epcot, walk around the world, go on Soarin', come back later, go to Magic Kingdom again, watch the fireworks show, do something else, go to Hollywood Studios, see some Star Wars stuff. Big Star Wars guy, that you should know about me. You also get the Memory Maker. Those of you that don't know about that, that's the PhotoPass photographers. A lot of people don't do that option because it is extra. It costs you more money. This is included in the price of this plan. So it's a big deal. You know, you can cherish those memories. You have them on your account for a whole year. My wife and I always are looking at those pictures, always using them for stuff. They go on our Christmas card every year. It's a great thing to have. Doesn't cost you extra money, so you get that included with your plan. If you go to dinner and you're not on a dining plan, you do get a dining discount. You have to show them this card you get right here. Get this nice little card. Mine has some wallet wear on it. I actually do use it quite a bit. You can go to any of your restaurants. Sometimes they offer a little bit more, but normally it's about 15% is what you get off at your restaurants. Great deal right there. You can go to the merchandise booths, get discounts there. I actually just used the Shop and Park app today and bought some magic bands for me that I want for my birthday when we go in May. I bought the new limited edition Star Wars bands. As I said, big Star Wars guy. It's gonna be awesome. I saved, I think, about $30 on those two magic bands. Maybe a little less, but it was around that. I mean, it was a good deal, and that's why I did it, was because I got that discount. Would I have done that without being an annual pass holder? No way. Never would have done that, but the discount made sense, so I made it work. They also were doing free shipping on it. So, also, those of you who stay off property most of the time, you can stay off property if you're an annual pass holder, but you get a magic band. You get a little slider like I have on this one right here. This is my Grumpy magic band. This is another one I got. But you get the normal blue, green, pink, purple, yellow, the general colors you get if you stay on property. But it's a way for you to get a magic band if, let's say, you go stay at the Marriott or the Holiday Inn in Disney Springs. It's a way for you to get to enjoy the magic band that other people get to enjoy staying on Disney property, and you get all the same functions, connects to your My Disney Experience app, use it for fast passes, everything. You no longer have to use the card. Now, another thing you get is there is an annual pass holder entrance at each park. It has the logo right here on this card, right in front of the gate. You walk up to it, you scan your magic band, your fingerprint, you're in the park. Now, I'm a little torn on this entrance, because sometimes they make you show this card when you walk in. Sometimes they don't. And sometimes that line is way longer than the other lines in the park, which makes me think that if they're not checking cards, anybody can just go in that line. Now I could be really wrong. When they scan it, maybe it pops up on there that it says Crystal and I are annual pass holders. But anymore, there's a lot of people in that line, and that sometimes isn't a big deal, but sometimes, you know, you want to get into the park and it kind of feels cool to be in that annual pass holder line. But when there's 30 people in the line, it's not so special when you can just go through the regular entrance, but that is something extra you do get. So up to you how you feel about that one. That's my opinion. All opinions are welcome here. Now the cost. Here's what a lot of people waver on. It's a lot of money up front, okay? There's many options. Let's say you only go to the water parks. Okay, you just go to Orlando, you enjoy all Orlando has to offer, but you want to enjoy those Disney water parks. You want to go to Typhoon Lagoon, Blizzard Beach. You can do that. $125 whole year. You can go to the water parks as much as you want. Now, the pass Crystal and I did, which is the most common pass, is $779 a person. That gets you all those options we talked about earlier, everything. The park hopper, the photo pass, discounts, all that. It's included. You also get offers on, I think, hotel stays sometimes. There's special offers that pop up on My Disney Experience for us. There's special events sometimes for annual pass holders. Plus there's lots of annual pass holder like Facebook groups and stuff that plan get-togethers and meetups and stuff. So it's really interesting to just be part of that. Then there's one more pass above that, Platinum Plus plan. So you can get this plan, $869, so $90 more than the Platinum. And all the difference is water parks. So if you go to Disney and your family wants to go to the water park, or you and your significant other, you want to go more than once or twice, this is a great plan for you. Instead of the $125, it's only $90 more. So I think if you go to the water parks once or twice, maybe 3 times, it pays for itself. It's perfect. Why we chose the plan, and it worked for us cost-wise, was because we already had a 5-day trip planned and a 4-day trip planned for the year. So when I did the math on everything, just the tickets alone, just a regular ticket with a park hopper option, because we do always get the park hopper, so it would be a little cheaper if we didn't do that. The total was $925 for just those 2 trips. So I went ahead, did the annual pass holder plan, and that saved us $146. Just right there on our tickets, it saved us $146. Now, I don't know many people who don't go to Disney and buy something. Good for you. We can't do that. We bring home all kinds of stuff. We have to have extra room in our suitcase all the time just to make sure we get stuff home, unless we're shipping it from Disney, which is something great they offer. But that saved us money instantly, right there. $146, easy decision. And because we were annual pass holders, my wife was on a trip out east for work earlier this year. All we had to do was get me out to the East Coast, and we were able to pull off a weekend trip to Disney, and we didn't have to pay anything more than a hotel room, which was a little bit. We used points for that, but then just get me there. I found a cheap flight on Southwest. I was there. I flew in on a Thursday night, flew back Sunday. It was great. We walked right in, didn't have any problems, made it perfect. So right there, we got an extra trip to Disney that we never would have even thought was possible, because we already had our tickets bought. It's taken care of, no big deal. So everybody has to justify their own way of why they do things. Like I said, everybody's opinion matters. Maybe you don't think you can afford the annual pass. Maybe you only go to Disney once a year, every 2 years, every 3 years. Maybe you only go every 10 years, whatever it is. That's fine. This video is strictly only about annual passes and why we chose to do it. So take it for what it's worth. This is just one man's opinion right here. But I think annual pass holders, if you go any more than about 7 or 8 days a year, 100% worth it, gonna save you money. There's other ways to save money, and let's face it, Disney's not getting any cheaper. They're not gonna lower the prices on anything. They're in the game to make money. So there's a reason that everything's so beautiful and wonderful, right? It's because we pay for it, and we love to. We love to go there, and we love the experience. So try to save money any way you possibly can. And being an annual pass holder is definitely one way I found was a way for us to save money and still enjoy Disney. So that's going to wrap it up for what I got for this video. Hope to do another one soon for you guys. So Hopefully I'll see you soon. But as my wife likes to say, for love of the mouse, never forget that it all started with a mouse.